All right, I told y'all this was the week of updates, and so the other day a couple days ago, we did a video on the mother who left her two children in the casino parking lot inside of a van. They ended up freezing to death. We ended up doing a video on the father where he spoke out, and I said that both of these parents were slow as hell. That was my opinion. I also gave the opinion that I believed that this mother neglected these kids on purpose. I don't believe that it was an accident. She was there, and it was also reported that her 49-year-old mother was there. So I'm not understanding how between two adults, you both allowed two children, minors, underage, to freeze to death in the cold without getting them help. So I stated my opinion on it. I said what I thought about it. And wouldn't you know it, just a couple days later, here it is that we have a little bit more insight on what the hell was really going on in these children's life. And it's unfortunate because, again, children are suffering at the hands of their neglectful, irresponsible ass parents who decided to lay down, pop out kids, and then completely abandon them. But you don't need to hear me speak on it anymore. Let's take a look for yourselves. Now, in case some of you are confused as to what the hell is going on, let me explain it for you a little bit. Let me paint the picture out just a little bit for you. So this lady right here is the same person that's right here. The same one that couldn't force out tears, no matter how hard she tried in the moment. This is the same person over here dancing just 2 days before she was supposed to have the viewing of her dead children. This is her dancing. Now, of course, the internet is going to internet, and you're going to have people rushing, mostly women, rushing to her defense, saying, "Oh my God, you guys can't tell another person how to grieve. Oh my God, don't be judgmental in her moment of chaos and loss of life. You don't know what it's like to lose a child. Maybe this was her only way to cope." Right? That's what a lot of people are saying. Here we go right here. Y'all do realize people will invite you outside so you can have a moment outside of grieving. This got 10,000 likes. 10,000 likes. By the way, y'all might be wondering, well, where is she right now? Well, all those people around her, that's her family. Yeah. That's her family right there. That's her family. Now, the obvious question for me is, where the hell was all of this family at when your kids was freezing to death and you was quote unquote calling around the city trying to find them shelter? Where was this same family at that's helping you party? By the way, in case y'all didn't know, there was a GoFundMe opened up for this young lady where she raised $50,000. Over $50,000 were raised in the name of her dead children. How much of that do y'all think is actually going to be spent taking care of the other? You know what? That's all right. Don't worry about it. Here, we're going to get into it. Neighbors, what y'all think about this? The mother of the two children who unfortunately died from hypothermia was seen on Facebook Live partying just weeks after her having her children's passing. Just weeks have her children. That's not me. I told y'all I can read, okay? It's the typing, all right? People began to call the woman out for seeming insensitive to the loss she just experienced by posting herself having a good time. Her family even stepped in to tell people to leave her alone because she's grieving the best way she knows how. It didn't even look like she was grieving when she was talking about the kids. But now I'm certain on what I said before. Before I was skeptical and I thought that there may have been a sliver of a chance that maybe somehow, by the grace of the devil, that it was an accident. But now I'm for sure on what I thought before. I am so sure I'm 1,000. I would bet anybody. So, people on Facebook calling the mother out. Somebody says, so wait, your kids just passed and this is you last night. Y'all can keep coming for me. I have no sympathy for her. This was Lisa Carter, which was the person who called her out. And the person that everybody is so seemingly upset at for some reason. For calling this young lady out because, again, everybody else wants to handle her with kid gloves as if she's not a grown-ass adult who decided to lay down and have children that she couldn't take care of. Here we go in depth a little more with the chat conversations. Lisa Carter says, cause she on BS. Tanisha says, what happened to the baby? Dion Thompson says she wanted that money they raised for it and that's all. Now all of a sudden she okay. Wow. Somebody says, I know this ain't the homeless casino lady. Yes, it absolutely is. Somebody else said, got the nerve to be her cousin. I dislike this whole family. I don't give a fuck no more. Me too. Oh, hell no. Told you. Her story wasn't adding up. I told y'all as well. Oh, here we go. Rita has some encouraging words. And this got 2.5 thousand likes. So let's read what Rita had to say. When people pass away, the family get together, drink, eat, etc. to try to keep from crying. She okay in this video, but who's to say she wasn't down and crying? They got her drunk to turn up and be happy for a few seconds. When you mourn, you cry 1 second and laugh the next about a memory and be crying again. This is a little more than crying 1 second and laughing 1 second. There's no way you could be partying this hard knowing your children suffered. Even if you're drunk out of your mind, you're gonna cry even more because you're drunk. I'm not going to judge though. I'm hoping this is not recent. I am going to judge though. I'm completely gonna judge. I believe that this mom is a piece of shit. And so is her entire family. Because how is it that your family can show up to help you party in remembrance of your dead kids that froze to death in a casino parking lot, but they couldn't show up to help you provide them with some type of shelter and warm blankets so that they would not freeze? How is it that the family can show up now, but they was completely absent and nowhere to be found when these children were suffering? But here, Tatiana's family defends her actions, claims they didn't know she was homeless, and will always be there to comfort her. I'm assuming this is one of her family members. She says, I've been real quiet, but you MFs on this blue app getting out of pocket. It's crazy that your cousin wasn't out of pocket when she left her kids to die in a freezing cold van. That wasn't out of pocket, but everybody getting on her ass is, right? Got it. My MF family don't need permission to laugh to keep from crying. And this BITCH Lisa Carter gonna have y'all hurt. Who's she gonna have hurt? Everybody in that house loves our cousin and has been there for her every step of this tragedy while y'all continue to try and break her and our family. We just keep rising like the rose that grew from concrete. Oh my God, bro. Give me the world's smallest Give me the world's smallest fucking violin, y'all. Somebody get it for me. Here she comes. All of a sudden, we got you. Not only that, I didn't know that you had a family, let alone poets. I didn't know that y'all had fucking Maya Angelou in the family. Maya Angelou definitely would have helped them kids out. Y'all opinions and ignorance is just that. As a family, we fail by not being connected enough for someone to feel they can ask for help. And as a family, we will never make that mistake again. All that to say, we will live for hours and die right behind them. No, you all are living while the kids are dead. So that's a lie. The lie detector test determined that was a fucking lie. Because y'all are partying it up, living your best lives, while the children that y'all didn't protect are dead. And this is her crying. And, I just wanted to show Let me show this one other piece. This is the Queen of Accountability. And this is what she had to say about it. 24 hours before the viewing of her deceased children, the 29-year-old grieving mother of 4 was shaking her ass online with family. I'm not sure where that family was a week prior when she was homeless. Me either. Same thing I'm saying. Women are defending her, not me. I'm disgusted. It's amazing how all her family is speaking now, but they were ghosts when she was homeless. There was a shelter open a few blocks away from where her kids died. There's no excuse for her behavior. She failed her kids and should be jailed. Her mom stated that her pride wouldn't let her ask for help. Her 49-year-old mother was in the car with them that night. Her cousins are now helping her spend the $50,000 raised on GoFundMe by partying with her. She didn't have to pay for the funeral. I think the mother needs to be investigated. Something doesn't add up. Ain't that the truth? I told y'all I didn't believe this whole not one red. Anytime you sitting there and ain't no tears coming out, but you trying to force them. Anyway, this is the GoFundMe right here. Help a mother that lost 2 babies to homelessness. No, she lost them to stupidity. And like I said, I believe it was done on purpose. As you can see there, she raised $51,235. Yeah. Raised over $50,000, y'all. And again, my sentiments are exactly what the Queen of Accountabilities was. Where was this family then? When the kids was out here dying. Nowhere to be found. But here you are partying just days later. You showing more emotion in the party than you was when you was sitting in front of cameras talking about your dead babies. And that's insane. Anyway, you all let me know what you think down in the comments.
A few moments later.
Yeah, we just watched it. You all let me know what you think down in the comments. Some of you responded to the last video and y'all jumped down in the comments. Y'all believe the same. Y'all were of the same mind that her story wasn't adding up and shit wasn't making sense. And that a lot of you also believe that she never wanted them babies. She wanted a way to be rid of them and get them out of her hair because she felt like they were ruining her life. And she did not want to be tethered to them anymore. That's what I believe. I think that she should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. And I hope that justice somehow finds her for what she has done to these babies. Yeah. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.